Thank you, Brooke.
Yeah.
It's 8:59. We'll get started shortly. Everybody knows that Jennifer is on vacation, and if we stalk her Facebook, I believe she's in Hawaii.
Yes, she is, and they're having a great time from what she's saying.
I know about 5 people now that have gone to Hawaii just in the last month, so maybe airfare is still really good.
You being one of them, right, Crystal?
I'll add myself onto it. I want to go back already. I'm like, wait, that was my first time. We got our airfare back in October, and we weren't sure about traveling, and we were still a little nervous, but our tickets were $200 a piece.
Oh,
So, yeah.
yeah. I'm not going to Hawaii, but I'm doing a girls' trip in a beach house up on the Oregon coast, and we're flying into Portland. And I paid like $80 for my round trip ticket from Sac to Portland.
Oh, that's excellent. No, that's wonderful. Enjoy. Okay, everyone, it's 9 a.m. I'll get started. I don't quite have the vibrancy in the background as Jennifer, but I'll get you the information. So,
all right,
I learned that it's National Coffee Cake Day.
Yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen, Crystal, so we have the slides up. Hold on, guys.
Anybody else having coffee cake with their coffee this morning? Does anybody have a great coffee cake recipe?
I have a good recipe. I have a good recipe.
You could send that out. I would take that.
Okay. All right. Can everybody see the presentation?
Yes. I can.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right.
As we know, Coldwell Banker in Sierra Oaks is here to help you live an exceptional life. We have our production power, coaching to confidence, culture of awareness or awesomeness and awareness, right? Wealth builder. Part of the coaching to confidence with the legal update we had, that we'll talk a little bit about that later, but that really was helpful to me. So I always appreciate the classes and everything that Coldwell Banker offers to us.
No, I appreciate it.
And guys, please make sure that you're on mute.
Okay, next. For all your social media posts, make sure you do the hashtags that Jennifer and Coldwell Banker as a whole has been emphasizing so that we can get our brand and who we are out there. I am going to admit that I'm a little ignorant on this one. What is Kaizen? Can somebody please remind me? K-A-I-Z.
It was a quote that Jennifer did in our kickoff meeting. I'm not sure exactly what it is. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
for that. I've been leaving that one out because I really didn't know what that was in reference to.
Honestly, some of those are Jennifer's, and some of them Lizet and I came up with. Some of them are company stuff. So,
all right. Anyway. Thank you for the reminder. I'm sure there was somebody else out there with that question. I couldn't have been the only one. To help get more people involved in our virtual meetings, we have something different. So even though we are entering the office more, there are things to do on our virtual meetings to get us to interact. I will say I popped in yesterday and I got to see some wonderful faces. I got to see Sharon Diarelli and I got to see Sarah and Stacy, and I was so excited. I miss people, so it was wonderful.
It was great to see you, Crystal.
Move on to our, yes. Let's move on to our Wheel of Fortune. This is part of our something different.
Yeah, let me take over this.
Oh, yes. Okay. Here, let me.
So each week, as you know, Lizette's been asking for 3 volunteers to help spin the wheel. I'm very thankful for those that have been popping on. Dorothy, I know you've volunteered. Who do we have this week that will volunteer and answer some questions and win some prizes?
Can you guys see my screen?
Little hand signal.
Not yet, Lizette. I can't see it, and I stopped presenting, so you should be able to do it.
Give me 1 second.
Remember, if you get the question right, your name will go in a basket for a drawing during the meeting. It's something fun and just teaches us all, reminds us of what we have available to us. So somebody raise your hand.
Who's
Toastmasters and get accustomed to calling people too. So
I want to play.
Okay.
All right,
so-
Sarah.
Yay, thanks, Sarah.
All right,
Yeah.
Sarah, let's go ahead and spin the wheel for you. Oh, my favorite, contracts and compliance.
Oh, I'm going to ace this.
The question for you is true or false? Since I have a coming soon sign, I am accumulating days on market.
True.
That's correct.
Yay, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. You're in the drawing.
Yay.
Twice, because you have your video on and because you're talking. So thank you. Who else wants to go? Anybody? Okay, guys,
I see Linda Beaver on the call.
I've got the participation list up, guys. I'll start calling on people.
They're easy and fun. Come on, guys.
Don't you want to win a gift card to either Starbucks or Dutch Brothers? Anybody?
I'll
Where's
answer one.
Destiny today? Is Destiny on?
Destiny's here. And
I'm not-
Limo, did you want to do one?
Go for it, but I'm not turning my camera on.
Okay. That's fine. And Crystal said she'll do one too, Lizet.
Okay. Ooh, Prospect Square. This is going to be fun. What is April's Clients for Life campaign?
Ooh.
April is Marriott.
Yes, good job.
Good job.
Alrighty, and Crystal, you're next.
I'll take the easiest one.
Oh, my favorite. I don't know anything about this, but when does the broker need to sign off the ratified contract?
Immediately.
Well, you have how many hours or days?
Well, we're talking about our broker, not the agent signature. It goes through DocuSign, 24 hours.
I have 72
This is
hours,
terrible.
but we'll give it to you because it should be immediately.
I'm like, I do mentor on these things, but all this stuff goes through electronically. And actually, I have agents that ask me this question all the time is, how do I get Jennifer's signature on this? And I say, well, actually, when we submit our file to Homebase, they send it out and have her sign. I don't ever just send anything to her directly to signature. So am I correct on that? Who wants to answer? Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, yes, we do send it to her for signature if it's not signed. That is correct.
Through Homebase, correct? We don't have
It
anybody internally that sends it?
Yeah, it comes to staff, and then when staff gets it, it gets sent to Jennifer.
Okay.
So
because
I
that's
have
kind of that
72
mysterious
hours.
world out there.
Alrighty, so are we good for today, guys?
I think that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. So we'll have the
Lizet. Thank you, everybody, for participating.
Thanks, everybody.
We have this ambiguous world behind the scenes of who does what. It's helpful to know. Thank you.
Okay, next. Oh, wait, sorry. Hold on. There we go. So
The next one is the quote that I love.
I'm not going to
Trust
play
that when
commercials or anything today, Crystal, because my system, when I try to play them, you can't hear you can't hear them. That's
the audio.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just take a moment, everybody, and click on the links in your time so that you can see the commercials that we have available and ways that you can keep adding them into your marketing. And the quote I love, trust that when the answer is no, there is a better yes down the road. Or the other cliche, when one door opens or one door shuts, another one opens. I see examples of this all the time when somebody's working with one client and maybe something goes awry and then they feel very upset and all of a sudden they have a better opportunity immediately. And they've just freed up their time to be able to have that next opportunity come about. So just remember, something better is always coming. Don't stay too stuck in the muck.
And if you guys, as always, the commercials and at home in Northern California episodes are all on YouTube. If you need help finding them, let me know, or Lizet know, and we'll be happy to show you where you can get them or even just send you the links.
Thank you, Brooke.
Uh-huh.
Here's a list of our staff. Remember who's here to help you and who you can reach out to. We should have another question on the board, and don't let me be the one to answer it, but who's here to answer your questions in lieu of Jennifer, the acting managers?
We actually have a screen. We have a slide on that, Crystal.
Perfect. See?
So,
I'm just
forward
thinking. Go.
There it is, right there.
Jeff Delaney is available, as well as Alan Nickel. I don't know if anybody has had to reach out to them as of yet. I've had a few questions come my way, and definitely they can involve management. Please reach out to them. Or if you do feel like you want to send Jennifer a question, just know she'll respond when she returns. But everybody's here to help.
Yes. All right.
And also the legal update that, how many, I can't see all the show of hands, but how many attended our legal update? Hands. Okay.
We got a couple of hands.
I really appreciate those types of meetings, especially because I feel like that's what helps me to really, really grow and learn. There will be a link sent out at the end of the week, so we'll make sure to pay attention to that if you haven't already watched it.
Okay, next. Oh, and then as always, guys, Kim Stetson is handling all demands and closings for our office while we continue to look for a new OA. Although Kim, didn't I hear that we made an offer and it's been accepted to somebody?
Yeah, actually, we have somebody starting on the 19th is her official start date. So I just wanted to remind everybody, if you have something closing, please let me know right away. I'm still trying to catch up on it, get everything caught up for this office, so I'm not as on the closings as I'd like to be. But just, you know, if you need a demand sent or if you have something closing, just drop me an email, let me know, and I can get on that for you.
Thank you, Kim. It is very important to email and let people know when you have something new in escrow or when something's closed. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but there had been some challenges with our files being updated in the transaction management system. So I would recommend, as good housekeeping, to keep going in and checking your files and making sure that everything had gotten uploaded correctly or that the files have closed out appropriately.
Yeah. And one other thing I wanted to mention too is if you have a price change or a credit or something that's going to affect the demand, just drop me an email also and let me know. With the lag in the upload time for Transaction Manager, I don't always get notified of those right away. So just let me know when something's changing and I can get that changed as well.
Thank you, Kim. Okay, next.
Let's go. Housekeeping announcements. Same thing as last week, guys. Just make sure that you're signing in when you come in. And it's not just you. If you have clients or friends or family or anybody comes in who's going to be here more than like 30 seconds, really needs to sign in at the front desk. And Lizet and I are trying to, you know, if you forget, you forget. Lizet and I are trying to kind of keep track and putting people down if we don't, like if you don't get a chance to, but just a friendly reminder.
And honestly, this is something that most places have established anyway. So it's just good practice, period. So we know who's in the building.
Yeah, it's good to know who's been here and all that good stuff. So, all right, next.
Recognition reports.
Go ahead,
Congratulations to our top individuals and teams year to date. So this is a combination of our teams and our individual agents. We have Tom Phillips at number 6, Madison Chase team at number 8, the Culkin and Johnston group 10, Kozlowski Real Estate Group 15, Coromines and Boberg team 27, Destiny Slothauer 29, Sharon Diarelli 32, the Monroe Group 33, Jackie Merchant 34, Tom and Nancy Harvey 51, the Apodaca team 53, Doug Reynolds 54, Aaron Stump 59, Ariel Allen 60, Team Laylis 61, Parkinson Real Estate Group 79, Dale Smith 89, Regina Rosa and Molly Hosini team 91, Dorothy Walsh 94, and Donna Stevens 97. Congratulations. That's the top 100 for all of Stack Tahoe year to date.
Yeah.
These are our top individual and teams for NorCal. We have Tom Phillips team, Madison Chase team, Culkin and Johnston group, and Kozlowski Real Estate group. That's huge for all of NorCal. We have 4 people represented out of our office. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Or teams rather, not people. Our top individuals for Q1, Destiny Slothauer, Sharon Diarelli, Jackie Merchant, Tom and Nancy Harvey, Doug Reynolds, Aaron Stumps, Ariel Allen, and Dale Smith. Congratulations. Remember, for Q1, oh, that's the qualifying. Well, that's later. Never mind. Sorry. Keep going. Top individuals year to date, we have Destiny Slothauer, Sharon Diarelli, Jackie Merchant, Tom and Nancy Harvey, Doug Reynolds, Aaron Stump, Ariel Allen, Dale Smith, Dorothy Walsh, Donna Stevens, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, John Hurley, Crystal Lopez, Jamie Becker, Lee Mala, Ariel, Vivleka, and Joe Gibson. Congratulations to the top individuals. Our top small teams, we have Tom Phillips, Madison Chase, Kozlowski Real Estate Group, Coromines and Boberg team, the Apodaca team, and Team Laylis. Great job to our small teams. Small teams year to date for NorCal. Tom Phillips team, Madison Chase team, Kozlowski Real Estate, Coromines and Boberg team, the Apodaca team, Team Laylis, Parkinson Real Estate Group, Regina Swarza, and Molly Hosini team. Excellent job. Go ahead.
I made a mistake on that slide. This is year to date for Sac Tahoe, not NorCal. Sorry. I was rushing to get these slides in to make sure that we had enough stuff on the meeting today.
Shame on you, Brooke. Okay,
I know.
No, thank you though for putting this together. Okay, so this is for Sac Tahoe, our small teams. Thank you.
I'll fix it before I send out the recap.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, top large teams, Q1, Sac Tahoe, Culkin and Johnston, and the Monroe Group. Woohoo!
Same for year to date, because Q1 is pretty much year to date. So
yeah, this is true. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Year to date, top large teams, what didn't I just read that? Culkin and Johnston Group and the Monroe Group.
This is for NorCal. So the
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Contract qualifiers.
All right. Do we need to hear me read these again? Our Q1 contract qualifiers. This is Ariel Allen, Dale Smith, Destiny Slothauer, Doug Reynolds, Aaron Stump, Jackie Merchant, Sharon Diarelli, Tom and Nancy Harvey, Culkin and Johnston Group, the Monroe Group, the Coromines and Boberg team, Kozlowski Real Estate Group, Madison Chase team, Team Laylis, the Apodaca team, and Tom Phillips team. The Q1 on track qualifiers means that you've closed at least 7 transactions within the first quarter, or have, well, depending on if you're a team or individual, have had at least what, 60,000 in GCI as an individual. And then
Yep. And then for small team is 10 deals are 100,000, and large teams are 14 deals or 120,000. And they're working on actually doing an in-person on-track event. It looks like it'll probably be at the end of Q2, moving into Q3. So look for July and August. We can actually hopefully do something in person.
Excellent. Really great job. There's a lot of people that are just off to an excellent start this first quarter. Congratulations to everyone so far. And whether you made these lists or not, all of your work is valued and important, and you're doing a great job. Congratulations to everyone.
Okay.
I'm not obviously going to go over the full legal update, and I did mention it earlier, but some of the things that stood out to me that I just wanted to recap has to do, first of all, with the do not call list. How many had heard about class action suits possibly especially if you are contracting with any third-party companies that are calling on your behalf. Does anybody here do circle dialing or calling or do that type of marketing, or have hired companies to do that on your behalf? Feel free to unmute and talk about it if you want.
And remember, if you guys do, unmute and talk about it, you get put into the drawing. Gift cards, coffee.
I'll share a personal experience. I paid for the Steve Pagano marketing that we had advertised in our office. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't do anything on the backlog to double check that they are scrubbing their lists for do not call list people. And ultimately, if you're in those situations where you do that, you're still the one held accountable because they're calling on behalf or as the assistant of you. So just be aware that if you're hiring an assistant to call cold leads or cold calling, that still is going to come onto you if those lists haven't been scrubbed. So that's one of the reasons it dinged in my mind, because I had also purchased for the first time last year, technically, for a third-party company to call on my behalf. Just be aware of that. And also the copyrighted photos that you may or may not use on social media to represent house sales. So if you have a background and you've pulled a Google picture down to have a representation on any of your social media platforms, those can be copyrighted. I have a friend that has a business for house cleaning, and she actually got dinged on that before and had a fine for using somebody else's images, just that she had pulled off of Google, not realizing that they were watermarked or copyrighted. So those things stood out to me. And I wanted to bring that and surface it into Cole Realty resources. Has anybody heard or worked with Cole Realty? In our desk platform, Coldwell Banker has been affiliated with them so that you can pull up contact information for circle dialing. It's a platform that allows you to be able to type in an address and then pull anybody's email addresses or usually landline phone numbers to cold call. And I just wanted to emphasize that you may want to check these against a do not call list. I had asked Brooke ahead of time.
I checked on that, Crystal. Dustin got back to me this morning. The do not contact have not been scrubbed from the list, but they are marked with like a little red dot or a little red check mark. So those are the ones, if you see anything on those lists if you pull those lists, if you see anything with the red dot or red check mark or a little red mark, those are on the do not contact list. They just haven't been scrubbed, but they have been noted that they're do not contact.
Sometimes people have used these resources around open houses or houses that had just sold, or if you're picking a neighborhood and you're farming. And that's one of the ways that people have used this type of platform if they wanted to cold call neighbors in or around those houses, for example. I don't know if anybody else here has used it. I know other brokerages actually charge to use this service, and Coldwell Banker has had it available to us without additional charge. It didn't have complete information. About a year ago, I paid for a couple months worth of the service, but then I found out that Coldwell Banker was going to subsidize that and actually have it available to us with more data, more information, more contact information without having to pay for it. And that's what they've done. I don't know if anybody's gone in and played with it, but please check it out. Or Brooke, if you have any information you'd like to share around it.
It was released, the new Cole Realty was released, I believe it was the end of March. So what it is it's different lists and it is more complete. They are offering email addresses, and I believe they're offering mobile phone, like cell phone numbers too. I haven't really gone in there and played with it because they don't have admin access to Cole Realty. So I have to be, I have to go in there as an agent. So I haven't had a chance to play with it. Lizet, have you? No.
I haven't either, no.
One thing I will say though is remember these lists are not, they're cold calling, like Crystal said. These are not kind of the list to go, take as a farm and plop it into your prospect square and spam them, not spam them, but send them your clients for life, or put them on a drip campaign in touch. these are more for you to get in contact with at first, just to, hi, how are you? Are you looking to buy, looking to sell kind of thing? Because they are the same lists for everybody. They're not going to personalize them. So meaning when you pull a list for a certain zip code, you know, Crystal pulls the same one and Lee pulls one, and then, you know, Doug Reynolds pulls one. You guys are all pulling the same list, and using the same emails or phone numbers or whatever. It could end up getting people dinged on the do not call. And it could also screw up the analytics on Prospect Square if you do put it in Prospect Square. So just remember that it's really to use to kind of reach out and talk to people, but probably best not to put it in your clients for life. So.
Thank you, Brooke. And for all of those, especially newer agents that have looked for different ways of prospecting during COVID, you know, they weren't utilizing open houses as a way of building their database. This is an option that you can definitely explore. And it's wonderful that Coldwell Banker is investing in different tools for us to be able to reach out and prospect. It's something that if you haven't tried, I say definitely it's worth trying all different forms to find out what works best for you. And it's just another tool out there that you can utilize.
And definitely, if you want some ideas and things to do or things to use to prospect to these, you know, these people, you know, with addresses or phone numbers or email addresses, reach out to Lizet or I. We can help you set up some templates and drip campaigns in your In Touch and things like that.
Thank you. But I will highly emphasize, if you didn't watch the legal update, there is very pertinent information around this, as well as even the emails that we send out or past communications with our clients and how long it's appropriate if we can reach out without them being put on a do not call list versus if they do put themselves on a do not call list. There's information both with direct calls as well as email follow-up. So please, when that link goes out, if you haven't watched it, please watch it.
Yeah, and we should hear about that more towards the end of the week. Terry says what they're doing is they're just reviewing it to make sure that there's nothing that could get anybody in trouble, meaning Coldwell Banker or you guys as the agents. So
whatever information they do give to us, it's for our internal brokerage exclusively. It's not information that you're to share with people within other brokerages, because they receive their own legal advice, and you don't want one attorney contradicting what another attorney says or does. So this is for us exclusively. Do not post any of the information on social media, or if you have friends within different brokerages getting into an argument about what you're supposed to do versus what you're not, based on our legal advice. Okay, thank you, Brooke. Any questions? Does anybody have comments or experiences or anything they want to share? Because this meeting is going to go really quick. Maybe that's what you want. I don't know. Okay, thank you.
9:25. We still have tour and marketing minutes, so we got some time. All right, next slide, Ralph. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Real quick.
Okay, do we have our partners here?
Chris Lippy is on vacation, guys, so he's not going to be in our meeting, but he is available. So if anything comes up and you need him, he said just shoot him an email or give him a call, and he is responding. And then Cheryl Gomes from American Home Shield apparently is ill and will not be attending any meetings today. So that means we have Cornerstone. So Kathy, I'll go ahead and go to the next slide because that's where I put that flyer that you sent me.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Brooke.
I just wanted to say, first of all, hi to everyone. And I wanted to let you know on our Cornerstone Pro on the Go app, we have a new feature, and that is it's a camera feature. So if you're in the car with a client, you can take a picture of a house and it will pull up all the property profile information of that house. So, you know, if your client's saying, oh, you know, I'm interested in this, and you just go ahead and snap a picture of the home and it will pull up all the information of the home, and you can, you know, let them know all the information needed. If anybody needs that Cornerstone Pro on the Go app, please reach out and I will set you up and get you going on that. So it should be a pretty helpful little tool for you. So please reach out.
I would like that. That's excellent.
I know it should actually be very helpful. I think it's a good enhancement to Cornerstone Pro on the Go. So yeah, so let me know.
And I do want to give a special shout out and thank you. Kimberly and I have still been doing our coffee with Kimberly and Crystal on Thursdays, and last week Cornerstone participated. We had everybody pretty much. We had Kathy and we had Tim and we had Kristen and Dan, and they were very helpful, especially with newer agents that weren't familiar with the escrow process or what an escrow officer does. And they went through a preliminary title report. So I really appreciated everybody taking their time, but it was very educational and helpful. So thank you for that, Kathy.
Yeah. Thank you. No, we appreciate you guys giving us the opportunity. So thank you.
Okay, I will go to the next slide. Tour, guys, virtual broker tour.
Opportunity to go through the listings that had been submitted, as well as sharing buyer wants and needs. We'll go through the listings. Go ahead, Brooke.
Okay. So,
Is Bonnie here to pitch her listing?
you know, she sent me an email this morning, Crystal. Hold on, I didn't get a chance to look at it. Okay, so she's not here, so she asked us to go ahead and pitch it for her.
Okay.
Do you
So
want me
the address for me is covered up on this, but it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,763 square foot at 445. Bonnie says the single story 4-bedroom is located on almost a quarter of an acre on a quiet court. It has a 2-car attached garage, a cover patio, automatic sprinklers, granite countertops, and hardwood floors. It had a complete re-roof in 2020, and it will be active April 7th with showings between April 8th and the 11th. It's in Sacramento, 95841. Brooke, I'm sorry, there's a tagline that covers it up, but does everybody see the address?
It's 5516 Pine Cone Court.
Wonderful. Looks like a nice open floor plan.
Ah, okay, next one. Doug, you're here. Did you want to pitch your list?
There.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So I am putting later on today. It'll be on the market. 3753 Pullman Drive. This is right next to Rosemont. It's just on the other side of Mayhew from Rosemont. So it's in 95827. It's a really nicely remodeled and updated 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, almost 1,500 square feet. It was flipped in 2018, so pretty much everything was totally redone. Kitchen, bathrooms, flooring, the roof was redone in 2018. It's got a really nice open living area there, and a pretty good size yard on the left of the driveway. You definitely have room for RV or boat access. So yeah, it's in a nice little street and priced well at $429,333. I'll have it on the market. I'll have it on the MLS later today, and then it's going to be available to be shown this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Reach out to me. Let me
Doug,
know.
I know Jennifer Barry actually has a client looking in this price point in and around that area. I don't know if you're doing any showings beforehand or if your seller would look at offers ahead of time, but
so there's a tenant that's in that we had to work on arranging and everything like that. So they're going to be out by the time, well, either close or preferably if we can have maybe a 2 or 3 week rent back or something afterwards. But yeah, it's available to everyone, but just only going to be able to be shown Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Doug.
Do we have Gabriel Gendron on?
Are you here? He was here earlier.
Well, this is a desirable price point for first-time home buyers. I know I have a ton of them out there. I don't know anybody else, but $299, 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,008 square feet. It will be active as of April 5th. It's a beautiful home in a quaint neighborhood. Great for first-time homebuyer investor. Showings limited. It is tenant occupied, so please text the agent. Do not just go and show. And this is in Stockton. Oh, great. That's where my client wants to go this weekend too. You guys help me out. I got a client here that I need to not go to Stockton with. No, not against Gabriel's listing. No, sorry. Okay, thank you for that.
So that's all that we have for our office. We have included the entire virtual broker tour for the whole region. So they are in here, so you can check them out later. I did want to point out Angela Heinzer from the Sac Metro office. She will be at 3911 Wycombe Drive today from 10 to 2, doing a limited kind of broker tour. It's a 3,600 square foot house on a little over a half an acre, and it's mid-century with a pool. And the asking price is $1,895,000. And I will also send this out to the office after the meeting. So if you guys do want to, go, you can go. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Awesome.
skip through these.
Thank you, Brooke.
We can kind of get to where we need to go. Hold on. Okay, I froze up. That's weird.
This one's a Nugget Drive Placerville. Okay, marketing minute.
Okay, so Lizet is going to be doing our marketing minute today. So, and of course, I'm
Amy
here for
has
that.
her hand raised.
Oh.
We forgot to go over buyer wants and needs.
Oh, we did. I'm sorry, guys.
Yep.
Go ahead, Amy.
Yeah, you ready for me?
Yes,
Can you
please.
hear me? Okay.
Yeah,
Good job. Good job, Crystal, by the way.
Thank you.
I've got a buyer and a seller. Let's see. I've got a buyer who's interested in a duplex or a small single family home with an ADU. She is open to locations, but she does want to live on the premises. So she's a little bit sensitive to neighborhood. She's pre-approved up to $500,000. I'm hearing some feedback. Are you hearing that too? No. Okay. All right. I'll keep going. Let's see. I have a new listing in Carmichael. It's a great price point. It's a small house, but it's super cute. It's a little cottage at $349. It's
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's on a quarter acre on a private lane. So there's a lot of room for improvement. It's just a 2-1 at the moment, but completely updated. It is currently occupied by a tenant through the end of April. So I'm getting photos in the next couple of days, and I'm going to set up appointment only showings on the 17th and 18th of April. So I'll give you some more maybe next week and let you know when it hits MLS, but please contact me if you have any interested buyers. That's it.
I have an interested buyer.
Okay. Let me know. Let's talk.
Anybody else too? I have a couple buyers that are those first-time home buyer price points, somewhere between 300,000 and 400,000, 2 to 3 bedrooms. One of them is looking here to Timbuktu, all the way to Pope Valley. Please don't take me there. Let's find something here. So yes. And then I possibly have a listing coming up in East Sac. It is a duplex. It is on the corner of M Street and Santa Ynez. It is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath on both sides. And it may go on close to $1 million. It's about a 2,800 square foot building.
I might have a client for that, Crystal. She's been looking for a good duplex in Esac.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk then. It's a trustee sale. Family just passed away. Siblings are selling it, and they're going through all of that right now. It'll probably be June or July available. But let's talk.
Okay. Any other wants and needs? Anybody?
Okay. We can move forward to marketing minute.
All right, Lizet, you ready?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do our super short marketing minute for today. We've been talking about this, but we just want to remind you guys that we now have a 4th option, which is the bronze package. It is priced at $159 with a retail price of $595, which you're already spending that in photography. So I think it's great. Another option for you guys.
And we've had 20 orders, 20 packages ordered in our region, in the Sac Tahoe region, since it's been rolled out. And
Yeah.
we've had really good positive feedback, which is a good thing. The other thing I did want to tell you is this is also an option for if you have, you know, your own photographer that you prefer to use. You will also still get the $80 credit on this. So if you're using another photographer but want to do something that's kind of a digital package, you'd end up only paying $79 for the digital if you have your own photos. But they
Totally.
need to be high quality, high resolution photos.
And I just want to say, especially if you are interviewing for a listing or competing against anybody else, this is just a no-brainer. It really does stand out to the professionalism that we have available for our marketing. And it really, I have had personal experience where I've not had to fight for the commission that I'm charging because of the amount of marketing and what I'm investing for the overall look of the property. And I'm sure there's tons of other stories out there as well, but I really, really recommend that people utilize these services. It's one of the reasons I came to Coldwell Banker.
We keep packaged brochures they're branded to Jennifer, but and sample packs. So if you want those, let us know. And we do have the new bronze package brochures too. So we have those available here in the office if you're interested.
Let us know if you guys need any help with this or have any more questions. And also, talking about listing concierge, F8 has now a new incentive. So if you pick them to be your photographer, they are offering a twilight photo when you select them, and this is a $25 value. So we are going to be sending out a brochure in regards to this. So just remember, when you are picking your photographers, F8 is giving out a twilight photo for your property.
And they were doing this before. We didn't know that they hadn't stopped the promotion. But before, when they were doing it, they were just taking kind of the lead photo and doing that as your twilight photo, which is absolutely fine if that's what if you like the way that looks. But if maybe the house has like a backyard photo that's, with a pool and it's super pretty, all lit up at night and everything, you can email F8, the people you're working with at F8, and they will do the photo that you pick, not just the first photo.
Yeah, and I think that additional photos can also be ordered at $25 per photo, so it's a good deal.
And they're also offering $50 off for Coldwell Banker agents if you've used Listing Concierge, if you want to do any add-ons. So meaning like a Matterport or, aerial photos or anything like that, they are giving a $50 discount on the additional extras.
Yeah, that's awesome. And our Clients for Life March winners, it looks like we have 3 people, Jamie, Denise, and Crystal. So if you guys don't have your contacts in Prospect Square, we are going to remind you about this forever. Make sure you guys are entering them in your Prospect Square under Primary Sphere for them to be getting the emails. So congratulations to you guys on the winners.
Destiny has her hand up real quick. Lizet, what's up? Destiny, what can we do for you?
Sorry, I forgot that I have a listing coming up. I forgot I got to sign. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind over here.
Oh.
So I'm going to pitch this real quick,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
So I have a listing sign. It's in City of Elk Grove, but it's just north of Elk Grove, between South Sac and North Elk Grove. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, single story on a quarter lot. And we're going to price it at $470. So it's really nice. So if you have anybody in Elk Grove under 500, which is a really hard price point here, then let me know.
Destiny, does it have a pool?
It's no pool, but you probably could. My client's 75, so I think that she'd be open to something off market. It's, she doesn't want a lot of people in the house, and we're going to go on the market in a couple of weeks. So she can get out as soon as she can. But, if you have anything, just let me know.
Thank you.
And for you guys that are winners, I'll be sending you a price form. The price form needs to be filled out by both your client and you, and sent back to me. Once you send it back to either Lizet or I, we'll be able to give you the gift card so that you can present to your clients.
Thank you. Just a reminder too, what I've been doing, because I don't have everybody sign up for these, and I go through and check the analytics on who's reading emails and who's not. This last time I reached out to everybody and said, I'm not sure if you received this, but it's not spam, just a way of keeping you in contact. Are you interested in me registering you for this? And through a text message, and I sent that to just my clients specifically that had bought or sold properties, and everybody had said yes. So I ended up putting in about 45 people, and then somebody won. So it's just another way for you to stay in contact, but it's an idea. You can actually register them if they want to be registered, and it's a way for you to connect with them again.
I will tell you guys, I did some research and through Product Metrics, which is a way for us to kind of watch and figure out who's using what. For our office, our average engagement score is a 6 out of 10, which is pretty good. But I will tell you that the people that hit the top, what we call our top quartiles, so basically the people who have, you know, received the different Coldwell Banker Awards, kind of our top 25% of our office, the average for those agents and teams that are using Clients for Life, theirs is a 9.7 out of 10. So meaning this is something that you can use, and people that are doing a lot of business are using this tool. So if you're stuck, you need help, you have questions, please come to Lizet or I, or both of us. And we'll be happy to help you get your list updated, upload a new list, get you set up. We can show you how to post to social media. You know, we're happy to help.
It's a way of staying front of mind for the people you know. The bottom line, that's why it's there. That's why they're doing it and available to us. So if your people aren't doing it on your own or on their own, be proactive and help do it for them and reach out to them. That's the way you stay front of mind.
You ready to that?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Again, for April, we have the staycation giveaway for the Marriott. We have the grand prize of $1,500, and the email proof goes out on the 8th, and the email will be delivered on the 13th. And again, if you guys want to check your analytics, Brooke and I are here to help. It's super easy, and it has a lot of information, like if your emails are bouncing back. I did have an agent in Metro. I helped her fix her contacts because we checked her analytics, and a lot of emails were bouncing back because they were missing like a letter or whatever. But after the campaign was sent, she got a phone call and got a referral from it. So that's kind of like the point of this, to stay top of mind, like Crystal said. So if you guys do want to check your analytics, like I said, we are here to help.
And it's a way for you to reach out and stay top, you know, front of mind, but it's a way to reach out that's not real estate related. So people aren't thinking that you're, you know, the Uber agent who's constantly, hey, you want to sell your house? Hey, you want to buy a house? This way you can call them and be like, everybody's stressed, everybody's crazy. Wouldn't you love to enter a contest and win $1,500 that you can use at a Marriott? Any Marriott, by the way, it's not just like a local Marriott. So, yeah. All right. Next.
And the upcoming campaigns for May, we have a virtual consumer expo. June is a summer barbecue guide. And for July, we are hoping that this does not get canceled. As of now, it's still happening, but it's going to be the Tower Bridge dinner giveaway. And I mean, I'm still trying to go. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that would be amazing. So
as a reminder, Coldwell Banker purchases an entire table at the dinner on the bridge, the Tower Bridge dinner, which is 10 seats. So we give out 5 sets of tickets.
And these tickets go like so quick. It's hard to get them. So keep that in.
That campaign is Tower Bridge and Farm to Fork Festival campaign. So it's going to be about the bridge on the dinner on the bridge, but also more about the farm. Also, there'll be information on the Farm to Fork Festival if they're having it this year. So.
Yep. So hopefully it happens. And do you want to talk about this one, Brooke?
So this one is kind of what I was talking about earlier. This is just a very generic overview. And I can actually next week put out numbers for our actual office. But what we're finding is that 4 out of 5 of the agents in the top quartile of the Sac Tahoe region are participating in Clients for Life. And 68% of what we call our second tier, which is the next 25% of the agents, are participating in Clients for Life. So this is just to give you an idea that this is a popular thing and it is helping people. I know that we've had people in our office that have gotten referrals and deals, and people that totally fell off their contact list, haven't heard from them in years, have contacted them and just said, oh my gosh, I totally forgot that you're a real estate agent. And you know, my mom's wanting to sell her house. So it is something you can use to market yourself and market your business. So again, and we'll keep hounding on this. If you need help, you have questions, you want more information, please come talk to Lizet or I.
Thank you. And then our Coaching to Confidence April. This is just a schedule, so check it out. This is in Sales Pro as well.
I do want to also touch on, I believe there's a boot camp class that's starting. Oh, you just went into it.
Yeah, I think that's the second slide, and you can definitely talk about that. Right, Brooke? It's the other slide?
Yeah, it's just, yeah, we're on it.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and talk about it, Crystal?
A lot of the managers had gotten together in the past year or two and had hosted individual classes for boot camp, and they would touch on specific details, and each class you could attend individually. So this is more of a virtual class that you can participate in. I remember attending a lot of those classes and learning a lot. There is a schedule. The classes are a couple hours long. They just started. They're Mondays. Oh, this says Mondays from 10 to 11. I'm sorry, I misquoted. I thought they were like a 2-hour class, but from April 5th to May 3rd.
Actually, they are a 2-hour class. So what this is talking about is not just the boot camp, Crystal, but also the assistant manager for Roseville and Auburn, Kaylin Culver, who also used to be one of our field marketing specialists. She's kind of doing classes that go along hand in hand with the boot camp. So boot camp will be covering, some things, and then she's going to come up behind it and kind of give more information on it.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, if anybody benefited from the boot camp classes that were taught in person by the managers, they do have some virtual boot camp type classes. I highly recommend checking out Sales Pro and registering for them. And especially if you're a newer agent or just trying to get your business booming, go in there, sign up. There's always some helpful tips, and I recommend them. I like attending our courses.
Yeah. We can go to the other slide, and this is what you were talking about, Crystal. Yes. The boot camp. Yes. So 3 hours, 3 days, three times a week. So make sure to check that out in Sales Pro as well if you guys are interested.
Yep,
I'm enrolled.
Nice.
Good job.
Who said that?
Erin.
Oh. Oh, thanks, Erin. Great. We're glad.
Yeah. And upcoming, what moves her? This is happening April 15. I was going to talk about it, but this is happening April 15. If you guys are interested, it's happening at 11 a.m. So go ahead and register as well in Sales Pro. So there's a lot of classes. There's a lot of things going on to help you guys and to coach you. And
I think this what moves her is being hosted, or our kind of the keynote on that is Liz Geringer, who is our COO of Coldwell Banker. And they are pulling in top real estate agents and other experts. So if you're interested, I don't know if this is in Sales Pro, Lizet. I think this might be one of those ones where they're going to send out an invitation. But I'll let you know, or we'll let you know.
All righty. Sorry about that. And that's it. Let's make this year the best one yet. That's all we have for today.
Thank you, everyone. Does anybody have any closing statements, any remarks, anything they want to share?
Let's appreciate you all. let's do the drawing real quick, the drawings real quick, guys, and then make sure that you actually leave the meeting. Don't just, hold on, let me get out of this really quick. Sorry.
When you stay logged on, the recording keeps going. So you got to log
Yep.
off.
Yes, thank you, Crystal. Okay, so the first person to win is Destiny Slothauer. Yay!
Thank you.
The next one, if I can open it, is Sarah Dalton. Yay! All right, ladies, I will put your gift cards in your mailboxes today.
And I will just say again, Thursdays at 10 a.m., Kimberly and I host the coffee with us, and it's intended for any agent that wants to participate. Sometimes the information's focused around new agents, but overall it's for learning and growing from 10 to 11 on Teams. You're welcome to join in. Thank you.
All right.
Have a great day.
Destiny, did you have something really quick? Sorry.
It's okay. I was just gonna give words of like encouragement too, because I got a deal accepted this week that was contingent. So that's super hard. And I think that there's still stuff going on. So I know we're all getting tired, but keep your heads up, guys. It's gonna get better. I promise.
Thanks, Destiny.
Thank you, Destiny.
All right, bye, guys. Have a great day.